Have you ever thought about what you'll leave behind? Not just money or property, but something living, something that carries a piece of your story into the future? It's a profound question, and today we're going to explore a beautiful living answer: the art of bonsai. Most people see bonsai as tiny, cute trees in pots, a hobby, a decoration. But it's so much more than that. It's a partnership between a human and a tree, a dance that can span centuries. A well-cared for bonsai doesn't just live for a few years. It can outlive you, your children, and even your grandchildren. It becomes a living heirloom, a vessel of family history. Think about it. The average human lifespan is around 80 years, but a Japanese white pine bonsai, it can live for over 1,000 years. There are bonsai trees in Japan that have survived wars, earthquakes, and the changing of empires. They've been passed down through dozens of generations of the same family. Each person who cared for that tree added their own touch, their own chapter to its story. When you start a bonsai, you're not just planting a tree. You're beginning a legacy. That first wiring, that initial pruning, it's like writing the first sentence of an epic novel. You are the original author. You establish the fundamental structure, the direction the tree will grow. You decide if it will be a windswept cascade, a formal upright, or a slanting trunk reaching for the sun. This is your vision, your artistry, imprinted on a living being. Years pass, the tree grows, and so do you. You learn its rhythms. You know when it needs water just by the feel of the soil. You know which branches to trim to encourage new growth. You protect it from harsh winters and scorching summers. The tree becomes a reflection of your patience, your dedication, your care. It's a quiet companion through life's ups and downs. That little tree on your bench has seen you celebrate triumphs and weather storms. It's a silent witness to your life's journey. And then, one day, you realize this tree will outlast you. It's a humbling, yet incredibly beautiful thought. This isn't a static object like a painting or a sculpture. It's a dynamic, breathing work of art that will continue to evolve long after you're gone. The responsibility then shifts from creator to custodian. Your role becomes about preparing the tree for its next caretaker. This is where the magic of continuity truly begins. You teach your child, your grandchild, or a dedicated apprentice the art of caring for this specific tree. You pass on the knowledge, not just the techniques of pruning and watering, but the story. You tell them, this scar here, that's from the big storm of 28 when a branch broke. I healed it and it made the trunk stronger. Or I shaped this branch to lean this way because it reminded me of the old oak tree on grandfather's farm. The tree becomes a tangible link to the past. When the next generation takes over, they aren't just caring for a plant. They are holding their family's history in their hands. They're connecting with you, their parent or grandparent, in a way that no photograph ever could. They'll touch the same bark you touched, trim the same branches you shaped. With every act of care, they are continuing a conversation that you started decades ago. And they will add their own voice to that conversation. They will guide new growth, refine the shape, and respond to the tree's needs in their own time. The bonsai will change under their care, reflecting their personality, their artistic sense. It doesn't remain a static monument to you. It evolves, becoming a collaboration across time. It's a living tapestry woven with the threads of multiple lives. Imagine being a young person tending to a tree that your great-great-grandmother started. You're not just looking at a historical artifact in a museum. You're actively participating in its history. You are a crucial part of its survival and its ongoing story. That connection is incredibly powerful. It fosters a deep respect for nature, for patience, and for the family members who came before you. There's a famous bonsai at the National Arboretum in Washington, D.C. It's a Japanese white pine that is almost 400 years old. It was in the same family in Japan for 6 generations before being given to the United States as a gift of peace in 1976. But what most people don't know is that this tree and the family who cared for it survived the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. The family was unharmed, and they brought the precious tree inside to protect it from the aftermath. When they donated it, they didn't mention this part of its history. They wanted it to be a symbol of friendship, not of war. The full story wasn't revealed until decades later. That tree is not just a plant, it's a survivor. It's a symbol of peace, resilience, and the enduring bond between a family and their living legacy. It holds a story that is almost too incredible to believe. Every bonsai on its own scale has the potential to carry that kind of weight, that kind of history. So when you look at a bonsai, don't just see a small tree. See a story waiting to be told. See a future heirloom. See a bridge across generations. The process teaches us one of life's most important lessons, that our impact can extend far beyond our own lifetime. We can create something beautiful and living that will continue to grow, change, and bring joy to others long after we are gone. Starting a bonsai is an act of profound optimism. It's a belief in the future. It's a gift to generations you may never meet. It's a way of saying, I was here. I cared. And I'm leaving this piece of living beauty in your hands. Continue the story. In a world that often feels fast-paced and disposable, the art of bonsai offers a grounding, timeless alternative. It connects us to nature, to our past, and to our future. It's not just about shaping a tree, it's about shaping a legacy. An immortal, ever-growing, living legacy. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. If this idea of a living legacy resonates with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonderful world of bonsai. See you next time.